Approaching 6:50 here this Friday, back here this morning with your Smart Start in our day's top headlines this morning. The jury is preparing for another day of deliberations in the murder trial for 3 former Marcy State prison guards. No verdict came yesterday in Oneida County Court, but the jurors did rewatch the video of the brutal beating in December of Grease inmate Robert Brooks, as seen on the body-worn cameras that the guards had on. Brooks's death was ruled a homicide. The jury also wanted the judge to reread some legal definitions on the terms of elements of murder, manslaughter, and for the charge of gang assault. Deliberations begin again at 10 a.m. Meantime, a former CO did plead guilty for his role in another death of an inmate. That was at Mid-State Prison, Messiah Nantwi, in March. Francis Chandler Jr. admitted to gang assault. In exchange, he'll receive 4 years behind bars. That is only one charge from the original indictment, which did include counts of manslaughter and conspiracy. Chandler may be expected to testify against the remaining officers charged in that case. The trials have not been scheduled just yet. We're working to learn more about this victim pulled out of the water yesterday after a drowning in Canandaigua Lake. The Yates County Sheriff's Office says a kayaker died after their boat flipped at the Vine Valley Boat Launch in Middlesex just before 10:30 yesterday morning. First responders got the call reporting a kayaker in distress. Several agencies went in to help with the search using boats, drones, and dive teams to find the body. It took about 6 hours to reach that victim. Your sunrise traffic 10 minutes ago until 7. Our map is green. We don't have any accidents causing major delays at this point on our map. So view there from our Greater Rock Sky Eye. We're going to have that forecast coming up in a bit, talking about wind and rain chances with James to wrap up our show. First, though, some more headlines. Leaders with Victor Central Schools are doing a lot to thank authorities for their quick response this week after a high school student was accused of having a BB gun and a bullet on campus. Deputies say school administrators got a tip that a student may have a weapon there at school Wednesday. They add it was the SRO who found a pellet gun, BBs, and a .22 caliber bullet in the backpack.
First, a thank you to the security professionals that work in our district, along with our school resource officer, the faculty and staff at the high school and the Ontario County Sheriff's Office for their quick response to the safety situation yesterday. They were exceptional. We have a robust security team, and I think because of that, we were able to act swiftly yesterday, and we appreciate the work of all the professionals.
Charges are still pending. We'll keep you updated on what the student might face. Going inside the huddle, a week off right now might be exactly what the Buffalo Bills need. They've lost these 2 games in a row, only scored 14 points Monday night, and are no longer right at the top of the AFC East. Offensive coordinator Joe Brady says the team has unfortunately been in this spot before, and he thinks they can figure this out. His offense missed many opportunities against the Falcons in Georgia, including converting just 2 of 9 third downs, and they turned the ball over twice with interceptions from Josh Allen. With Monday night's lack of offensive success, the offensive coordinator was asked about the approach on making sure they can accomplish what they want to during 2 weeks off.
I think the biggest thing is don't assume anything, right? Especially coming off of 2 losses, it's a natural tendency to just think you're not good at anything, right? And then there's sometimes you can get, you can fool yourself into thinking, all right, well, hey, we were good at this before, so we're just naturally good at this. And it's a new year, we have new pieces. You know, people have studied us, we've done things differently, and so really making sure that we're looking at everything. Last year, I didn't feel like we hit our ground until we hit Seattle, and I don't want to wait a few more weeks to hit that. And so there needs to be a level of urgency of us where to go from here.
The Bills, we'll see them back in action a week from Sunday, the 26th, another road game against the Carolina Panthers. We're helping you to make some plans this weekend and next as you want to soak in all the peak fall colors. We're just about there. Also, how about a pumpkin patch and some train rides? You don't have to go far for this. We've got Aron Spitzer joining us live this morning from the Rochester and Genesee Valley Railroad Museum. Aron.
Yep, you get your fall fun, you get some history, and of course trains. We're here with Otto Von Drack, a volunteer. So you arrive here, when you go to the pumpkin patch, what are you seeing first?
So we're here in the upper yard, and you'll see just some of the exhibits we have here, some of the historic trains. We have restored cabooses, freight cars, locomotives, and you get to tour through them. Everything here at the museum is connected to Rochester in some way, either from a railroad that served Rochester, or some of these trains actually worked in Rochester for most of their careers.
And of course, then you walk down here and you see the beautiful pumpkins.
That's right.
What can people experience?
So you arrive here by train, you get to tour through the upper yard. Everyone comes into the pumpkin patch, get to enjoy some photo ops here, and of course every kid takes home a free pumpkin. It's just part of the fun here. Getting into the spirit of the season, we have our scarecrows and our pumpkins, a lot of great photo ops here. Plus, when we're up here in the upper yard, you get to see the train come up and down the hill, you wave to the engineer. It's just a really fun experience getting connected to trains and railroading here.
And of course, you guys really rely on people showing up in order to keep running. How important is that support?
We're all volunteers here, and we absolutely depend on the support of the community. Every ticket purchase goes towards funding our museum programs.
Awesome, yeah. So come out, guys, and support, because this pumpkin patch is amazing, and being on those trains is awesome. Brennan, I'm tossing it back to you for now as I keep enjoying the beauty here.
Just enjoying the pumpkins before with the train horn, everyone saying it's arriving. That is a blast. Again, they've got it running all the time. How about that for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Looking good?
Right, looking great. And I hope they can get a good picture of sunrise, because I think it could be a good one right now. Coming up nicely. 50s for you this afternoon. 70 both weekend days. Saturday looks pretty good. And then Sunday, that's when we got the rain coming in, likely in the afternoon. Could be heavy at times, but the wind also going to be a factor as well. And that's going to bring in our storm system that carries through Monday. But high school football looks good this evening. A lot of games happening tomorrow there as well. And just comfortable out there. Kind of a nice fall weekend for you.
How many leaves falling for you? Maybe 10% at this point?
Yeah, not too many, but I think quite a bit come down on Sunday with this wind.
We'll see if we get up to about 33% for a third there. We got much more coming your way on our podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise, where we are every weekday morning for half an hour live at 9 o'clock. Catch us on replay and on demand on the Rochester First streaming app, but join us live. That's the best time. We will see you there shortly. CBS Mornings on the way. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.